The lottery. It's been in America since the beginning. In Boston, John Hancock helped rebuild Faneuil Hall after a fire with a lottery. George Washington needed money to build a mountain road in Virginia. He organized a lottery. Harvard University needed money to grow. A lottery was held. In 1776, to pay the Revolutionary Army, the Continental Congress raised money with a lottery. Thomas Jefferson once said, "The lottery is the perfect tax, paid only by the willing."
In the 200 years since the time of the Founding Fathers, the lottery has risen in popularity, fallen, and risen again. In 1964, New Hampshire held the first state-operated lottery in modern times. Since then, 22 states plus the District of Columbia have created lotteries, and more are on the way. This enormous potential for growth was spotted by top management at Bally.
If there's one industry that you can guarantee growth, in my opinion, in the 80s in the United States, it has to be the lottery. It's the only form of taxation that the people vote for 2-to-1. We have a terrible need for revenue in the country. The lotteries, I can't see them going anywhere but up.
The lottery business today is big business. Marketing opportunities, new technologies, rapid growth. The leader and Bally's fastest growing division, Scientific Games. Scientific Games introduced the instant lottery in the United States and has been the startup consultant and ticket supplier for every new state lottery in the past 11 years. Scientific Games has successfully implemented online lottery systems in 5 states, setting new records for on-time delivery and reliability.
Scientific Games also continues to increase its penetration of the international market, developing contracts with many countries around the world. Instant tickets are still the backbone of Scientific Games. Although it may look simple from the outside, the production of a rub-off instant lottery ticket is one of the most sophisticated printing processes in the world. Scientific Games provides instant lottery game tickets with high levels of quality and security. Printing instant tickets is not like any other printing operation. It's almost like printing money. Buried in each roll are winners, some for $2, $5, or $500, some for $100,000. Security is tight throughout the plant. With so much at stake, it has to be. Security begins with materials that are tamper-resistant. These special inks are then press-tested and put to work on a high-speed line running almost 1,000,000 tickets an hour.
We're losing color on the band-A here.
Registration and color balance are closely monitored. In the imaging room, a computer controls the printing of the variable play data on each ticket, determining which tickets are winners and for how much. The play spot is then covered with a latex scratch-off ink.
Hey Dave, can you check the latex, please?
Tight quality control operates throughout the plant. At every stage, tickets are inspected for irregularities. Most are approved and readied for shipment. A shredding operation takes care of the rest. Integrity, quality, security. The standards used at Scientific Games to judge every part of the printing operation. The result? A ticket in which the public has absolute confidence.
One ticket, please.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
It's this experience in ticket production that has given Scientific Games the leading edge in new lottery startups.
We not only purchased a company that had great expertise in actually designing and manufacturing the tickets, but also had this unique ability to start lotteries. That gave us, we felt, an extremely strong position in the lottery business, and we then developed what we think is the online system of the future.
I won $1,004,000.
Scientific Games' entry into the online market began with the Tri-State Lottery.
Megabucks made me a millionaire.
Operating in Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont, it was the first interstate lotto game in U.S. history.
In the high point of the sales period, we hit...
A team was assembled to meet the unique demands of the Tri-State area, coordinating 3 telecommunication systems and satisfying the needs of 3 state governments. A state-of-the-art online system was designed that would become a model for all future contracts.
How does the modem look now?
A highly reliable network of computers was developed. Taking advantage of Bally's manufacturing capability, terminals were produced for more than 1,000 agent locations. And new marketing strategies were developed to maximize sales. The system went online, on time, and with remarkable success.
When you take Tri-State Megabucks, the most popular new game in the...
A record was set in Megabucks' first drawing. Per capita sales more than tripled the average startup drawing. It was an impressive beginning, both for the Tri-State Lottery and for Scientific Games. Taking advantage of the experience, Iowa became the company's next online contract.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the first ever Iowa Lotto drawing. My name is Mike Pace, and of course, our week ended just
Scientific Games' 69-day startup of the Iowa online system followed earlier record-setting startup of the instant game.
As you can see, our machines...
Iowa was able to start a lottery in record time. 111 days from the day of passage of the legislation until the first ticket was sold. I really believe if it wasn't for the assistance Scientific Games provided, that we never could have started that quickly. Every week of delay would have cost us $750,000. How about the billboard that we have? What's been decided?
I talked with Steve about that yesterday, and he said...
With Scientific Games' revenue closely linked to that of the state, their relationship is really a partnership, requiring close cooperation on day-to-day operations and marketing strategies.
At the beginning of
We have prepared the packages, we're going to put the brochures in the boxes.
It's important for Scientific Games and the lottery to coordinate their activities closely because of the demanding nature of the lottery systems and the fact that they do run 117 hours a week, and we are talking about millions of dollars in sales and a tremendous amount of activity that occurs every minute of every day.
Computer room, this is Rod.
Just monitor over there.
The heart of the online lottery is the central site computer room.
Nancy, can you come here and take a look at this?
Well, the line looks pretty clean.
The equipment in this room provides all the analytical tools necessary to spot any irregularities in the system. The new parallel and Stratus computer hardware can process more than 2,000 transactions per second, and it is hardware fault tolerant. If one side fails, the other continues processing the data with no interruption. The result? Record uptime.
$1. Thank you. Lotto. Touch 6 numbers or insert play slip.
What is the jackpot tonight, anybody know? Let's see. 462,000.
The company's innovative lottery sales center terminal handles both instant and online transactions, an integrated approach to encourage cross-merchandising and provide one-stop shopping.
The new player-activated terminal does everything a standard terminal does, but adds the fun of player participation. And we continue to improve the marketing potential of the consumer monitor. Color video screens explain new games, provide continuous point-of-sale promotion, and give up-to-the-second jackpot information for online games.
There you go.
And we can service any problem immediately. With service representatives at the central site, mobile technicians around the state, and a rapid response time.
Yes, just a moment, please.
Scientific Games participation at every level of the online system is what sets the company apart.
Well, Scientific Games' strength in the lottery market comes from the fact that we provide a full range of services for a particular lottery game. So we do the marketing and the design of the game as well as the production, and then we do the on-site service at the lottery, which assures the high rate of sales that we're known for.
Well, I think you have to look at what the state's problems, marketing problems, technology problems are. And each state is different. You know, I think you have to look at them that way, and that's what we've trained our people to do. And I believe that's why we've had a a very good long track record with many of the states with which we do business.
Scientific Games' latest online success was in West Virginia, where its 68-day online startup was the fastest in U.S. state lottery history.
If you're talking about the amount of time it takes to get a system up, you are talking literally about millions of dollars of lottery revenue. And we think we've honed the process so well now that we can come in 2 months and put a system up from scratch.
In this process of continuous improvement, the crew in West Virginia is applying the lessons of past startups and paving the way for contracts in the future. The demands of a startup are many. Finding and training the best people, installing the hardware, the telecommunication system, the terminals.
I've got 2 pairs to exchange.
Then there's testing the system, training future service people and agents, customizing software for the state, developing marketing and advertising strategies. It's a critical time of problem solving and innovation, and of developing a strong working partnership with the state.
Program management of the company is outstanding, and it's remarkable that some of the things can be done in time. That once the company makes a commitment, then I believe that they go as far as they can and take that extra step to see that it's done and done right.
In the production and marketing of instant tickets and the development of online systems, the lottery market is expanding, and Scientific Games is proving its expertise again and again. And the company is going one step further, looking beyond today's lottery to the marketing and technology of the future.
Scientific Games is at the leading edge of what I consider to be the next great leap forward. There needs to be new products, new technology, and new creativity. And I think Scientific Games is uniquely positioned to provide that with our people and our technology and the manufacturing capabilities of our parent company, Bally.
If we had $10 and we had to allocate it, the first $10 go to Scientific Games. Everybody else lines up behind them. Because as I said, I just can't think of another business that we're in. I can't think of another business in the United States where I'm confident that there is going to be growth over the foreseeable future.